Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce to you WWE Hall of Famer, Classy Freddie Blassie.
You'll have to bear with me.
All I can say is I had a great life in wrestling. I don't consider myself a legend or anything. I just wish I didn't have to get old so I could relive those days again.
For Hollywood's fashion plate, Freddie Blassie.
Ed Blassie, creating pandemonium here in Madison Square Garden.
In 1935, for my first wrestling match, I received $1. Remember about that, you pencil neck geek. $1. My wrestling license cost $5.
I was starting to think my mother's correct, but I still wouldn't concede.
Oh, they start to slug it out here. And it looks like Blassie's doing the better job. I see a wild man here.
And then my many matches with Bobo Brazil. I absorbed more cocoa butts than I care to remember.
My mother, to her it was always foolishness. Why don't you stop that foolishness? To me it wasn't foolishness. I wanted to be a wrestler, and I was going to be a wrestler. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. Born February 8, 1918. Wrestling was my number one thing.
Then in Japan, before a sellout crowd, Arnie Skolin was a referee. When I told him to give my opponent Ricky Dozan a fast count so I could regain my title, he replied, "Are you crazy?"
Does send him. What's the rebound? A tackle for the Baron. Look at this Blassie trying to soften up. He's trying the backdrop there. One of his favorites. He's topside for 1 and 2 and 3 and Blassie takes the first fall.
Have you ever had to share a front seat with McMahon and his barbells? And he's turning the corner and the barbells are hitting me. The window comes down, the window goes up, the barbells go this. He had his dad's car. I told myself, I'm going to tell your father. That's like talking to the window and blowing out.
I've had a wonderful life, something that you could not buy. You could spend all the money in the world and wouldn't have as much fun as. And my mother, she kept calling it foolishness. She'd say, why don't you stop that foolishness and get a job? I said, I want to be a wrestler. It was the best move I made in my life.
Now what?
Stop it right there. Classy Freddie Blassie got something he wants to say.
Devon, get the table!
Devon, get the table!
Freddie Blassie said get the table. So wood. Freddie still wants to get wood even at his age. Breaks it. Lead to the table. The Dudleys are back.
Who's your all-time favorite WWE legend? Drop their name in the comments.